First on News 4, for the first time, we are getting an inside look at what happened the day the Trump administration took over the U.S. Institute of Peace.
News 4 obtained more than 4 hours of police body camera video from that day that shows D.C. police officers communicating with DOGE to evict the Institute staff and also the tense standoff between the two sides.
News 4's Mark Seagraves watched the video in its entirety, and he spoke to one of the key figures in the video who tells News 4 that he feels betrayed by D.C. police.
This was the scene inside the U.S. Institute of Peace that day as the Trump administration ousted the leadership and staff.
So this was a whole thing. Remember when DOGE did this shit and it got real crazy?
I don't.
It's been almost a year since the standoff that drew international attention. It was the first months of the DOGE takeover of federal agencies. The Trump administration targeted the U.S. Institute of Peace. After one failed attempt to take over the building, DOGE employees and Trump's pick to run the institute, Kenneth Jackson, showed up at the institute again on Monday, March 17th. The doors were locked, and only a few staff members, including the president of the institute, Ambassador George Moose, and the institute's lawyers, including George Foote, were holed up in the building. Foote recalls that day vividly.
Well, that was terrifying. I mean, I've practiced law for a long time, and I've never seen that sort of confrontation with police keeping me from going into a client's property or some other property. It was really disorienting. It was very concerning.
While D.C. police acknowledged at the time they were asked by the U.S. attorney to assist in the takeover, just released police body-worn camera video shows exactly how it went down. The staff at the institute say they feel they were betrayed by D.C. police.
Oh, enormous betrayal. Yeah, betrayal is a pretty good word for the whole thing.
The video shows D.C. Police Commander Jason Bagshaw meeting with Kenneth Jackson and another Trump administration official coordinating the takeover.
Here's the message from
Weird. I mean, it's so weird. They're coordinating with... Why is the police coordinating with the federal government like this?
President Trump terminating the former board members.
So the goal right now is to get access into the building.
Yes, sir.
And then basically, all right, everyone's got to go for right. You'll go.
That's it. Especially this lawyer that's representing them. I'm going to cancel their contract. I'm going to fire him. And we're going to take control of the agency. I'm not ready for this either.
Jackson explains why they need MPD to help with the eviction and not federal police.
Private building, and that's why we need MPD. Got it. If it were GSA, it would be very simple.
We're doing this with other buildings with GSA buildings much easier.
As soon as that door opens, I want to be able to stick my foot in. You know, so
There you go. The police are not your friends, everybody. This is how, man, I've seen so many body cam because of all the things that I've been involved with over the years. And like the police are always doing dirty shit. They're always, their body cam footage is so funny. The shit that they say, all the underhanded garbage stuff that they do, trying to bend the law for themselves. This is so messed up.
foot in it, then it changes it. It changes the way we do it. If that stays locked like in a barricade situation, God forbid.
Bagshaw then makes contact with the Institute's head of security, Colin O'Brien, who is part of the staff inside the building. Bagshaw still not revealing why he's there. O'Brien allows Bagshaw into the building, thinking D.C. police were there because they had called for help.
I'd love to be able to have an officer come down. We'd like to actually file a report so that this is proper.
Oh, you thought they were gonna come to help you. Oh no. Oh dear. You called the cops. The cops aren't on your side, buddy.
We documented if that is in the cards.
Once inside, Bagshaw and O'Brien continue talking for several minutes. Bagshaw still not revealing he's there on behalf of the Trump administration. Then Bagshaw walks to the door, allowing more MPD officers to enter. O'Brien is heard telling them only to allow police inside.
Is it just Metro? Yeah, I will ask that we only let DC Metro in.
Then, moments later, D.C. police open the door for Jackson and several DOGE employees to enter. As this is playing out in the basement, George Foote and another attorney for the Institute are upstairs with the Institute's president. Within minutes, Foote comes downstairs to confront police and the DOGE employees.
How did this come to be? How did we happen to have people in the building?
He's the president of the Institute, so he has the right to be in the building.
That's yet to be determined.
You don't recognize that he's the president?
Absolutely not.
After several minutes of back and forth between the two sides, Foote directly asks Bagshaw if D.C. police are there to assist DOGE, and Bagshaw says no.
Gentlemen, you're here escorting these folks into the building?
No, we got called in reference to what's going on.
Moments after that, as Foote tries to return to his office, police make it clear they're only allowing DOGE back upstairs.
And that's where we are not coming back in today. That's where we are.
At that point, D.C. police escort the USIP staff out of the building. But the standoff is not over. Ambassador Moose and another staff member remain locked inside the president's fifth-floor offices, refusing...
Crazy, man. This is so fucking wild. This is an independent agency. This is why DOGE had to get the police to go in. Now, what did they accomplish, DOGE? Epic fail. Epic failure, like everything, just fucking disaster. Everything that Donald Trump touches is a disaster. DOGE was a disaster. This is a disaster. How many people are going to have to face charges because of all this garbage that went down?